and the Hilltoppers win it. Base hit and your game winner! It's May 1st, and we're here at Cuss Middle School. First softball action as the Durfee Hilltoppers host the New Bedford Whalers in a heavyweight showdown of conference play. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud, thrilled to be with you on this Monday evening. It's a beautiful day, albeit windy. The wind is blowing out. We'll see how the ball carries today, but tons of sunshine. Far cry from what it was yesterday. So we're thrilled to be here for some live softball. We haven't seen the Lady Hilltoppers yet this season, but they're coming off of a nice victory in league play against Brockton. And for New Bedford, they're actually coming off of a loss against another conference opponent, the BR Trojans. So New Bedford looking to get back on the winning side of things. Durfee hoping to keep it going. This is a big win for them if they can pull it off. Here at Cuss, we're on year number 5, playing away from campus. We were hopeful that we'd be on campus this spring, but a few delays, as things tend to be, with construction and whatnot. The softball field is in progress, but not sure if it's going to be ready before this season comes to a close. So we'll see how things shape up over the next couple of weeks. But we know one thing's for sure. It's our last season here at Cuss playing. They'll be back on campus for sure next season. But the Lady Hilltoppers with 3 wins on the season, looking to make hit number 4 today under sunny skies. Stay with us. First pitch right after the break. It's time for spring cleaning. The city is rolling out an updated street sweeper schedule. Beginning in April, 4 phases of street sweeping will be implemented across 12 neighborhoods. Each phase represents 1 week of each month. For example, the streets in Phase 1 will be addressed in Week 1 of every month. Curb-to-curb access is essential as drivers may make several passes. Please avoid parking during posted times on new signage in your neighborhood. Parking restrictions are just a few hours, similar to a parking ban during a snowstorm. Questions may be directed to the Department of Community Maintenance at 508-324-2584 or the Mayor's Office at 508-324-2600. A map highlighting all sectors will be posted on the city's website and social media pages. Thank you for your cooperation in keeping our city clean. Welcome back, everybody, to Cuss Middle School. 5 o'clock game here. It was originally 4:30, but AP testing at both schools today, and some of the testing didn't start till the afternoon, so there was concern about, making sure that players who are in AP courses and taking their exams would have time to still be able to play their game. This is obviously, an important game here, Durfee, New Bedford. And but we're going to actually, I think, get started here a couple minutes early because Hilltoppers warming up right now. Their starter, that is, Brooke Sylvia, in the circle. So, this morning, after all that rain last night, apparently final totals were in. We got almost 3 inches of rain yesterday, which is crazy, but you could hear the rain. And, this morning, things did not seem very promising. We were going to go inside and do volleyball if this game had to get moved. And but we really wanted this one because it's Durfee, New Bedford, and we haven't seen softball yet. So thrilled that the wind down here and the sun dried the field for us. So it is windy. Wind is blowing out pretty steadily off the water here. Gusty conditions, 57 degrees. The sun feels fantastic, but the wind making it feel a little chillier than it really is. But we're underway. First pitch is down low for ball 1 of the outing. And that'll miss as well, 2-0. Leadoff batter for New Bedford, the starting pitcher this afternoon for Coach Harry Lowe, Haley Chenard. Swings on the 2-0. Grounder, diving stop by Amaral. Can't get it to first base in time, but a good stop on the slow roller. Ball is thrown away, and it's going to move the runner up to second to start the game. Sophia Perry, the center fielder, batting second, stepping in against Sylvia. First pitch, inside out swing, weighted back on it, and an easy play. Julia Rumsey to Katarina Rumsey for the first out. Moves the runner up to third, and the catcher Amelia Davis will step in. The rest of New Bedford's lineup: in the cleanup spot at first, Annabelle Houston. In the 5 spot at third, Belle Almeida. Batting 6, the shortstop, Ivy Matos. That one almost gets away from Boone. In the 7 spot, Lily Gonette, the DP. The right fielder, J.J. Green, bats 8th, followed by Jenna Noguera at second. They do have a 10th batter in the lineup. That's left fielder Ava Kaplan. Loop to left and in for a hit. The Whalers will strike first this afternoon, as in from third comes Chenard on Davis's RBI single. It's 1-0 New Bedford. And in steps Houston now for the first time. Up to second there went the catcher, Davis. And now a pop out to first. Or actually really a line out. And it's 2 down. Runner will stay put. They'll bring up Belle Almeida. That went up and away. Durfee's defense has Amaral at third, Jacob at short, Julia Rumsey at second, and Katarina Rumsey at first. In the outfield, left to right, Karin Silva and Cucci. And behind the dish, Boone catching for Sylvia. Durfee at 3-4 on the season. New Bedford 5-3. For Coach Lowe, 42 years as the coach for the Whalers. And that will move Davis to third with 2 down. 2-1 the count to Almeida. Popped up. See if the wind is a factor. Under it is Jacob, and it's going to fall. Wind just totally took that ball. And it is 2-0. Taking the first pitch for a strike is Matos, the number 6 batter in the lineup. Heard Coach Ferreira during warm-ups telling his team, watch the wind, on all the pop-ups and fly balls during infield, outfield. Slow roller down the third base line is foul and scooped by Amaral after it passes the line. But heard Coach talking about it, and we know it's going to be a factor, and it just was. 0-2 now to Matos. Sylvia trying to put an end to what has been so far a 2-run first for the Whalers. Chopper towards short, mishandled, and everybody will be safe. Almeida up to second, and Matos safe at first on Durfee's second error this inning. That'll bring up Lily Gonette, the DP. First pitch swinging, a liner into left center. 1 run in, heading to third is Matos safely at second. is Gannett with the 2-out RBI double. And it's 3-0 Whalers. Green, the batter. Swings and misses on the first pitch. 0-1. Right center field gap, and 2 more coming home for the Whalers. Matos and Gannett in to score. Throw coming in towards third, missing the cutoff man. And safe at second is Green, sliding in with a 2-run double. And now Jenna Noguera stepping in, the number 9 batter. Three runs in with 2 outs. Liner to left is a foul ball. Oh, 2 pitch to Noguera upstairs. That'll miss. 1-2. Not chasing. Two in the dirt. Figuratively speaking, there's no dirt, but you know. Runs to count full, had been 0-2. Chopper to the left side, in between hop. Nice scoop by Amaral, and the throw to first in time, but a tough top of the first for Durfee in a 5-0 hole to start off the afternoon. Let's see if the Durfee bats can get it going and answer with a couple in the bottom half of the first. You know, New Bedford's been scoring a lot of runs this year. They were shut out against BR on Friday, 9-0. "65 runs, though, in 8 games, and that's with 2 shutout losses. So they can put up runs, that's for sure. Durfee's bats have been a bit livelier than in, you know, some of the more recent seasons here through 7 games. That includes 10 against Brockton and a 10-8 win last Wednesday. As Chenard warms up in the circle, let's run down Durfee's starting 9 this afternoon. Really this evening, just after 5 o'clock now. Julie Rumsey at second leads things off, followed by shortstop Mia Jacob. Emily Curran, left fielder, bats third. And at third, batting cleanup, Ava Amaral. Center fielder Rachel Silva bats fifth, followed by Naya Boone, the catcher. In the 7th spot at first, Katarina Rumsey, followed by right fielder Caitlin Cucci. And rounding things out, this starter for the Hilltoppers in the number 9 spot, Brooke Sylvia. Chenard done with the warm-up tosses as her teammates meet with her in the circle. Defensively, the Whalers shape up like this. In the infield at third, Almeida. Shortstop, Matos. Noguera at second. Houston at first. In the outfield, Kaplan, Perry, and Green left to right. Davis behind the dish for Chenard. And Rumsey will step in. Hilltoppers took some BP before New Bedford got here. The bus got them here a little early, and saw some solid swings in BP. See if that translates here to live pitching in the game. 0-2 is gonna just miss off the outside. Up and in, ties her up for the strikeout, and is one down in the first. Mia Jacob stepping in now. Going to see Durfee baseball this week, as well as Hilltoppers will be on the road on Wednesday. Face Dartmouth at UMass Dartmouth. That's a high fly ball to center, quickly over the head of Perry. And that'll be a stand-up double, and that one was taken by the wind as well. So 2 bases for Jacob, and she's in scoring position for Curran. That ball really carried. Wow. But so that game on Wednesday, there will be DCTV coverage that I'm broadcasting for both communities. So you'll be able to watch that live from UMass Wednesday at 4 on the Dartmouth Community Media YouTube channel. We'll share that link, of course, to our page. So good to be able to see both Durfee softball and Durfee baseball here this week. Swung through by Curran. Down low for ball 3, 3-1. Foul ball back over the backstop. Popped up foul, right side, and out of play. Inside, called strike 3. Right on the inner part of the plate, on the paint, 2 down. Eva Amaral will step in. Grounded to the right side, fielded. And the throw on to first from Noguera is good to get the batter the 1-out double. Wasted. And it is 5-0 New Bedford after 1. Second inning underway here at Cuss Middle School. Back to the top of the order for the pitcher, Chenard, who led things off with an infield single last inning. New Bedford sending 9 batters to the plate in the first, scoring 5 times. So already turning the lineup card over once. 1-1 pitch. That is driven to deep right. Carrying over the head of Cucci to the fence it goes. Chenard taking the turn at second. She'll get to third. No problem. Leadoff triple for the Whalers starting pitcher. New Bedford in business again. Perry will step in, grounded to second last time up. 0 for 1. First pitch swinging out ahead of it as Sylvia took something off. Swinging through that one as well. Quickly 0-2 as Sylvia going with some off-speed pitches here, keeping Perry ahead of the pitch. Chopper at the plate, foul. You know, both these teams on the younger side. Coach Lowe only with 1 senior. Coach Ferreira only with 1 senior. So good for the programs as you got up-and-comers. It's a ringing single through the left side to bring home Chenard as Perry picks up the RBI, and it's 6-0. Davis, first pitch swinging, drove home a run in the first with a single of her own. She also scored the second run of the game for New Bedford. Upstairs, out of the crouch, is Boone. High fly ball to center. Silva ranging over towards the gap, and the wind takes it again out to the deepest part of the field. Coming around from first and scoring easily is Perry. No throw from the cutoff. And the Whalers lead 7-0. Second RBI for Davis in 2 at-bats. This one an RBI double. And Houston will step in looking at strike 1. She lined out to first, soft liner out to first in the first. That's up the middle. They'll hold the runner at third. Taking off for second base. The throw there, not in time. Bel Almeida stepping in. A single and a run scored in the first. 5th batter to bat here in the second. Still nobody out. Davis at third, Houston at second. First pitch swinging a chopper to third. Throw to first in time. The runners hold. And Durfee gets the first out here in the second. That'll bring up Matos, who reached on an error and scored last inning. Rip to left. That's going to plug the gap. Off the fence. It carried. 2 runs in. Davis and Houston on the 2-run double. 9-0 Whalers. Frozen rope. And a timeout here. It's Coach Ferreira out to the circle to talk to the infield. Pitching change here with 1 out in the second. Tough day for Sylvia. Emily Curran will come in to pitch in relief. Sylvia will head to second base, and out to left field goes Julia Rumsey. So a few changes defensively as well. Curran done her warm-up pitches. Lily Gunnett will step in. First pitch swinging is a fair ball down the line past Amaral at third. And New Bedford's 10th run comes home. That run charged to Sylvia. Popped up and out of play over the dugout on the first base side. Green, the batter, drove home 2 last time. That is right at Cucci and Wright for out number 2. And that brings up Noguera. Inside. On the ground, soft roll at a short, gonna be a tough play. Throw to first, in time. Nice play by Jacob to end the inning. So Noguera 0 for 2, grounded to third to end the first, grounds out to short to end the third. But the story, New Bedford's offense has batted around twice and has scored 10 runs through 2 frames of offense. Durfee got some work to do. It's been a long time since we've seen back-to-back innings like this to start a game where the opposing team sends 9 to the plate both innings. Five runs each inning. Rachel Silva, the center fielder, will lead things off for Durfee here in the second. The number 5 batter in the lineup. Durfee did get an extra base hit last inning. That was Jacob with 1 out, and she was left at second after Curran struck out, and then Amaral grounded out to end the inning. That one inside for ball 1. Quickly showing bunt and pulling back. Switching now 2-0 to the left side, and it pays off. Up the middle with the base hit for Silva, the switch hitter. Moving over to the other batter's box and sending one right back where it came from. Leadoff batter on for Durfee. Now Naya Boone will step in, the catcher. Taking off, bunt to second is Silva. Bad throw from Chenard. And Boone up to second. Second and third for Durfee with nobody out. And Katarina Rumsey will step in. Golden opportunity for Durfee to push across a couple runs here. Start chipping away at the deficit. Man, it's windy. Left side going foul. One, waiting on it, sends it foul. Driven hard down the out of play. That ball carried a bit. A little late on it. And now Chenard ahead in the count against the batter. 1-2 is going to be, wow, where did that miss? That was right over the plate. Chopper back to second. Throw to first in time, but Durfee on the board here in the second as Silva comes in the back door from third on the ground out. And now Cucci will step in. Boone moved over to third, so she's close by as well. Close there, but Cucci checking her swing. So 1-0 the count. That one swings through it. Down low. Chasing it down low. Strike three called against Cucci for the second out. Third strikeout of the day for Chenard. And up steps Brooke Sylvia. That went up and away. Two-0. That one missing upstairs as well. Boone still at third. Looking for some little two-out rally here, get her home as well. Strike called on the 3-0 pitch. Sylvia taking the whole way there. Foul tipped. And it's a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch is swung on and missed, held on to by Davis behind the plate. Back-to-back Ks for Chenard, and the inning comes to a close. Durfee strains a runner, but they do get on the scoreboard 10-1 after 2. Top of the third, Curran back in the circle in relief. Came in with one out in the second to relieve Sylvia. And it's back to the top of the order for the third straight inning. Chenard, 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. First pitch swinging, and swings through the breaking ball. 0-1. That'll miss outside. As I said, this is Durfee's now third straight conference game. She's third straight for both sides. For New Bedford, it's actually their fourth straight. They played Brockton, Dartmouth, and BR all last week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And now here to wrap up the first wave of Southeast Conference play. For Durfee, they'll have Dartmouth on Wednesday. And then the rematches start up again on May 13th. So a week in between. Down swinging is Chenard. Leadoff batter retired for the first time in the game. Curran getting the strikeout, and that brings up Sophia Perry. 1 for 2, an RBI and a run scored. Chopper to the left side, one pitch, one out. 2 down here in the second. Grounder to third, fielded cleanly. And now Davis will step up. She's had a big game so far in the number 3 spot. 2 RBIs on 2 hits, a single and a double, and 2 runs scored. She'll come up with the bases empty here, 2 down. Strike called on the outside edge. That one will miss. Popped up on the right side. This is playable. A 1-2-3 inning for the Hilltoppers. The pop-up to first base. And Rumsey takes care of it. That's a good bounce back inning defensively and pitching-wise for Durfee, especially after you just got on the board. And Curran in relief has set down 5 of the 6 batters she faced and not allowed a run. So a solid 5 outs so far in relief. Chenard back out to warm up. Waiting on her catcher because Davis was the last to bat in the inning, so have to get the gear on. Take a quick break here. Oh, maybe we won't. Not going to need many warm-ups. Davis back out there now. We'll keep it here. Can't believe it's already May. Man, where has this school year gone? It's been a blur. May is arguably the busiest month of the year for us at Fred TV, and for a lot of people because of all the end of the year stuff, but particularly with Fred, with us and what we're doing, production-wise, because we have sports, of course. We have all the, end of the year meetings, budget meetings, both at the school level and the city level, and then all the end of the year stuff with the schools that, we are usually asked to film, and concerts, graduations, awards nights, and whatnot. So if you could only see our production schedule, it'd probably scare you away. It's really jam-packed, that's for sure. And let's not forget Memorial Day. So Memorial Day weekend, extremely busy here in the city, as it always is. Lots of events, ceremonies. The parade, of course, which the parade is slated for Sunday this year, not on the holiday itself. So a bit of a change from the norm. So the Memorial Day parade slated for the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, which of course we'll have live on Fall River Government Television, our sister station, at the end of the month here. That's the 28th. Or is it the 29th? Hold on. Now I'm second guessing myself here. Popped up out of play. It is the 28th, Sunday the 28th. 1-2 the count to Julia Rumsey. So we're back to the top of the order for Durfee. So yeah, right about through Durfee's graduation. Extremely busy next 5 weeks from a production standpoint here at Fred TV and FRG TV studios. So it'll be June before you know it. Maybe a little less windy. 2-2 pitch. That will miss. Really interesting placement, of course, the shadows as the sun is setting. The flags, which are behind us, putting a shadow spot right in the circle, the pitching circle. That is down and away. Good at bat from Rumsey to lead off the inning. She works the walk. It's the first walk of the day for either side. And now Jacob will step in. Had a ringing double in the first inning and then was left at second. So 1 for 1 so far today. That sent to center. The wind may take this one as well. Going back, it does take it. Right over Perry's glove. Trying to get to third and to second, and both runners in safely. Almost the same exact spot for Jacob. Another double to center, got it up into the wind, and the ball just took off. So second and third, nobody out, just like last inning started. Let's see if Durfee can cash in here. Curran, the batter, struck out looking in the first. She's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging by the glove of Houston. 1 run in, taking the turn and getting in safely. Curran will take second. 2 runs in for Durfee. Jacob never stopped at third. So a 2-run single for Curran, second on the throw. And it's 10-3. That one off the circle. Basically like a swinging bunt, 1 out. And moving over to third base is Curran, as Amaral retired on the ground out to the second baseman. So she's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. Rachel Silva singled and scored last inning, Durfee's first run. She'll step up with an opportunity to drive home a run. Wild pitch gets away. No advance, though. (1-0) the count. Silva switching now to the left side. It worked last time, and it works this time. She'll drive home a run, and she should be safe. Oh! Bang, bang play. I thought she beat it out. Slow to develop, and she's got so much speed. She is the second out, but she'll get the RBI in Durfee's 4th run. And now Boone at the dish with 2 down, nobody on. First pitch swinging, sends it high down the right field foul line. In play. Oh, just out of the glove. Almost a basket catch. Great effort there by Green in right. Covered a lot of ground. 1-1. Swinging through it upstairs, chasing it. And 2 strikes on Boone. On the ground, through the right side. Throw to first from right field in time. Green was kind of playing in a bit and gets the runner to end the inning, but Durfee gets 3 more back. It's 10-4. Nice rally, quick inning, but 3 quick runs for Durfee here in the 3rd. We move to the 4th here, the middle inning from Cuss. 6-run game. Durfee has gotten 4 unanswered runs. Curran in relief has set down the last 5 in a row. Tough play there at first. Rumsey unable to hold on to it. And that'll be a leadoff base runner. As Houston on base after the first pitch on an E3. Unable to squeeze the glove. So New Bedford with the runner on. Base hit up the middle. Up to second goes Houston. 2 pitches. 2 on. Almeida sending it right back where it came from. Now Matos, the batter. Reached on an error in the first and scored. Drove home 2 with a double in the second and then also scored. She scored run number 10 for New Bedford. She'll look at strike 1. Good breaking ball from Curran. Curran had a 1-2-3 third inning, the only perfect inning for either side. Wild pitch gets by. The runners advance. So now second and third with nobody out for Matos. 1-1 pitch, swung through it, foul actually. Curran ahead in the count. The 1-2 pitch. Whoa, that one got away. Breaking ball. Late release. 2-2. Rip down the line, fair. Just past Amaral. That's twice. That's happened. Absolute rocket right by her. No reaction time. Matos with her second double. She's got 4 RBI, and it's 12-4 New Bedford. So Houston in and Almeida in. And now Gunnett. Matos up to third on the wild pitch. In the air to deep left center. Traveling back over the head of Silva. To third. Gunnett with her third single. 13-4. Green the batter. First pitch swinging. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time for out number 1. And holding at third was Gunnett. That'll bring up Noguera, who is 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs to the left side. Strike called. Popped up in the infield. Out at first. Noguera retired for the 3rd time. And Chenard will bat now for the 4th time in 4 innings. Back to the top of the order. Gunnett still at third. 3 runs in, 2 down in the inning. Chenard 2 for 3 on the day. Ball 1. Ball 2, excuse me. Swinging through the breaking ball for strike 1. Swung through that one as well. 2-2 now. Up and in. Full count to Curran. As the relief pitcher for Durfee trying to put away Chenard. Payoff. Lined into right center. And the inning continues. All the way to the fence it goes. Chenard into second with her 3rd hit of the day. Coach Lowe sending out a courtesy runner for Chenard at second base. Going to be number 1, Leslie Padilla. Back to a 10-run lead for New Bedford after Durfee chipped away, picking up 4 runs over the last 2 innings. Whalers back out in front by 10 and looking for more. Perry at the dish takes strike one. Popped up. Playable right near the dugout. And nice catch from Rumsey. But New Bedford scores 4 more times. The first 4 of the inning coming around to score 14-4 as we hit the halfway mark here. The Hilltoppers and Whalers battling it out here at Cuss. Fall River Public Schools just had another recruitment fair this past weekend, and Human Resources, we actually did a PSA for them, for the school department last fall, and they've still been using it. We'll take a quick break here as we hit the middle part of the game.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Lots of employment opportunities here in our school district. All levels, as it says in that public service announcement. So take a look at the website, fallriverschools.org, under employment. Chenard ready for her 4th inning of work. Katarina Rumsey will step in. 0 for 1, a ground out and an RBI. Inning started the top of the 4th for New Bedford with an error by Rumsey, not able to squeeze the glove on it at first, unfortunately. Making up for it here, hoping to a leadoff triple for the speedy Rumsey, who is standing at third to start the inning. We have seen a lot of extra base hits today. So Durfee in business again. Cucci will step in. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Went down looking in her first AB. Snap throw to third. Nothing doing. Swung through. It's 0-2. Strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. And Cucci down looking for the second time. It's the 5th strikeout for Chenard this afternoon. Now Brooke Sylvia will step in. She also went down on strikes in her first at-bat, swinging that it was. That's a pop-up to short. Back pedaling is Matos, and she makes the catch quickly, 2 down after the leadoff triple. And to the top of the order we go. Rumsey has struck out and walked. She worked the walk last time, came around to score. We'll take something from her, keep the inning going. Up and in, almost hit her, had to duck out of the way. That one will miss as well. 2-0 hitters count for Rumsey. Rumsey started the day at second. Moved over to left field, showing bunt. Drops one down. Going to be a tough play. On to first, though, in time. 1-4 the putout. Pitcher to second base to Noguera, who was covering. And the inning comes to a close. The leadoff triple wasted as Rumsey left at third. Done with 4, 14-4, New Bedford. Fifth inning begins with a ball outside. Evan Massoud with you for live conference softball. Durfee and New Bedford battling it out for the first time in 2023. Amelia Davis, the leadoff batter for the Whalers, who sent 8 to the plate in the fourth and scored 4 more times. That is driven to deep right center field. Back at the fence, and one hops the fence. It's still in play. Throw to second will be not in time. Ball was there. The runner sneaking in. Leadoff double for Davis. Houston, the batter now, on twice and scored twice. Reached on an error last time. Also lined out to first. Up and in, ducking out of the way is Houston. Through the right side. Base hit. Durfee waiting to get the ball in, and the run comes around to score. I don't know what the hesitancy is, but Davis had stopped at third, and Cucci was hanging on to the ball. So she comes in to score. 15-4. Strike called over the outside, 1-1 to Bell Almeida. Hard hit, pass, shortstop. Jacob had the glove down. Right under the glove it went. All the way to the fence. Houston in to score the 16th Whaler run. That's her third run scored today on the third hit of the day for Almeida. Right side and through. Sylvia was leaning towards second, and the ball, by the time she redirected, passed her. And to third goes Almeida. Matos on now for the fourth time in 4 plate appearances. An error, 2 doubles, and now a single to right. She's got 4 RBI. That's driven a left and off the glove of Rumsey. Almeida in to score. J.J. Green to the plate, 1 for 3. First 5 have reached for New Bedford here in the 5th. Still nobody out, 3 runs in. Matos standing at second, and Gannett at first base after reaching on the error. Outside, ball 2. Sent in the air to right center, shallow right center, and it is caught by Cucci, who gets it in quickly for the first out. Noguera stepping in, the only Whaler who has not been on today. Noguera has grounded out 3 times, 0 for 3. Once to third, once to short, and once to second. She's been all around the infield, just hasn't been able to get one through. Strike on the outside. One the count. Two one the count. Runners move up. Looper to left field, and it falls in. Now every Whaler with a hit. Matos has scored for the 4th time in the game, and it's 18-4. Back to the top of the order. Still just the 1 out. Slow roller, that's in a swinging bunt. Just eat it. No, Curran does throw, but no chance at all. The bases are loaded with 1 out. I'll bring up Perry. Perry 1 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. And she'll step up now with the bases loaded and 1 out. Boone wants to talk to Curran. The infield will come in. Up and in, 1-0. Foul ball, and it's 1-1. Mercy rule here in softball is 15 runs after 5. That's going to fall in, and that will be the 15th run for New Bedford. Or the 15-run deficit. It's their 19th run overall. Runner out at second base is the courtesy runner for Chenard, Padilla, number 1. But scoring is Gannett. And now Davis back up at the plate as the Whalers have batted around. Tenth batter to hit this inning. Perry up for the second time. That's a foul ball. And back behind us. So Noguera at third. Perry standing at first. And she reached on the fielder's choice, which erased Chenard. And there's now 2 down. That is a strike on the inner half. And it is 1-2. Pop fly to right center. Gonna be a tough play, and it's gonna fall in. Nobody at second, but nobody at first. So back to first base goes Davis. Oh, pardon me. Davis. Noguera scored the 20th run for New Bedford. Houston. Pinch hit 4. Maura McAvoy pinch hitting here for the first baseman, Houston. That is ball 2. Back to the fence. 2-2. Two, 2 on, 2 down. Inside ball 3. Foul ball. And the tree might have just saved a windshield. Because that ball was heading right towards the vehicles. Thank God the leaves have opened up, slowed it up. Payoff pitch again from Curran is a jam shot to second, and mercifully, the inning comes to a close. But 6 more runs for New Bedford, and it is 20-4. 11 batters to the plate in the 5th for the Whalers. So the deficit, 16. And so, unless Durfee plates a few here in the bottom of the 5th, Chenard will look to finish off what will be a shortened game. Jacob, Curran, and Amaral due up for the Hilltoppers. I just heard Coach Ferreira call out a couple names on the bench, so we may have some pitch hitters for the Hilltoppers here in the bottom of the 5th. It looked promising for a little while. You know, it was 10-0 quickly. Then Curran came in relief, got a 1-2-3 third. Durfee scored in the bottom of the 2nd, put 3 up after that 1-2-3 third. Said, wow, 10-4, okay, they're chipping away. But things took a turn south in a hurry in the 4th inning. The first 4 reaching and scoring. And then basically the same thing last inning, only it was the first 5. All right, Jacob coming to the plate. 2 doubles to center field this afternoon. 1 run in, or 1 run scored, I should say. So she's had a good day in the number 2 spot of the lineup as the shortstop steps in. First pitch swinging, and swings through the hard stuff from Chenard. That one down and in, 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. That is down low and missing. 3-1 the count. Jacob trying to get on for the 3rd time in 3 at-bats. Chopper, deep short, and not playable for Matos. Mia would have beat that one out most likely anyway. That was way in the hole at short. And now Curran will step in. She singled and drove home 2 in her last at-bat. 1 for 2 afternoon. That one missing high and away. A little after 6 o'clock here. This game close to 90 minutes old. Rather fast moving when you consider the amount of offense we've had here. You know, 24 total runs to only be 90 minutes in. It's rather fast-moving game. The offense has come in spurts. A lot of first or second pitch swinging and things happening quickly. Not long, drawn-out innings, despite so many runs scored. And again, they came in waves. New Bedford scoring in bunches at a time. Durfee's 3 runs coming back to back to back. So, and then quick outs. So we're seeing a lot of aggressive approaches at the plate for both sides. I think we've only had a handful of full counts for both sides of the for both pitchers. So in this case, here you go. Here's another one. One of the few. 3-2 count to Curran with the leadoff batter at first. That's Jacob. And that is just down low for the walk. Second walk issued of the day by Chenard. And the first two Hilltoppers have reached here in the bottom of the fifth. Ava Amaral will come to the plate. Oh, excuse me. No, we have ourselves a... Oh, no, it is Amaral. I'm sorry. Misread the number. So Amaral at the plate, swinging through the first offering. Strike two. Chopper at the plate. That is a dead ball as it hit the plate. Foul. Behind the plate. So it's still 0-2. Sliced down the right field line and off the top of the dugout fence. And Amaral will stay alive here. Back to the plate. Down low, ball one. Check swing there from Amaral. And now 2-2 the count. Strong at bat here from Amaral. It's the seventh pitch she'll see right here. Upstairs, she'll let it go, and now the count full. Strike three on the eighth pitch of the at-bat. Strong at-bat there from Amaral, unfortunately. Looking at strike three, that is the sixth strikeout for Chenard. And of the six, 4 have been called strike threes. Rachel Silva will, oh no, excuse me. We have a pinch hitter here for Durfee. Michaela Gonzalez, the pinch hitter, after a 1-for-2 day for Silva, who drove in a run as well and scored a run. Silva pinch hit for here in the fifth with 1 down. Swinging through it, 1-2. Strike three called. Back-to-back Ks here in the fifth. 2 down. And now Naya Boone with 2 down. Takes ball 1. Jacob at second, Curran at first. Both reached to start the inning. Strike one, 1-1. Boone swings through that one, and it is 1-2. Durfee down to their final strike. That is going to just miss, a little high in the zone. Maybe a little bit in as well. Popped up, coming back behind the plate. Into foul ground, out of play. Behind the backstop as well. Two-two. Up and away. Full count. Off the fence, fouled to the backstop. Another good at-bat for the Hilltoppers here. Inside, that is strike three. And that's the ball game. Chenard strikes out the side in the bottom of the fifth to finish the game in a shortened 5-inning affair here. Mercy rule in effect. That was Chenard's 8th strikeout, a 20-4 blowout for the Whalers, who continue to crush the ball this season. They've had some really lopsided games, and this is another one here. Final in 5 innings. The Whalers taking care of business here on the road. So for New Bedford, with the win, they are now 3-1 in league play. They beat Brockton 17-5, Dartmouth 4-1, lost to BR 9-0 on Friday, and now beating Durfee 20-4. And they improved to 6-3 with the win. For Durfee, they dropped to 3-5 and 1-2 in the conference. They have Dartmouth on Wednesday right here at Cuss, Wednesday at 4:30. So we'll see how they do against the Lady Indians and Coach Arguin's team. Always tough are the Dartmouth ladies. Durfee also scheduled to play 2 other games this week, by the way, weather permitting, of course. Middleborough on Thursday, an evening game away, and then across the street at Bishop Conley on Friday, 3:30 game, the rematch. Durfee took opening day against Conley right here, 18-2. So 4 games in 5 days for Durfee this week. A busy week of softball, that's for sure. Tune in on Wednesday, and Dartmouth Community Media YouTube channel. We'll post the link on our Facebook page here, Fred TV Sports, of course, for live baseball as the Durfee Hilltoppers square off against the Dartmouth Indians for the first time this season. We'll get to see Durfee's baseball team for the first time this season, so be sure to tune in then. 4 o'clock, first pitch from UMass Dartmouth. See you then. Thanks for tuning in this evening, folks. For our cameraman today, Jake Fitzgerald, I'm Evan Massoud. So long from Cuss Middle School.